right, event 101 and 102 to the blocks. In the water now is event 101 and 102, girls and boys 11 and 12, 200-yard medley relay. Swimming in lane 2, Tampa Bay Aquatics girls, 3 and 4, Sarasota Sharks girls, and in lane 5, Sarasota boys. Boys and girls swimming the event 103, 104, 10 and under 200-yard medley relay. You should be in the staging area. And swimmers, we are taking a 5-minute break after the relays. So if you are swimming the 200-yard butterfly, it will go off 5 minutes after the last relay. In the water now is event 103, 104, girls and boys, 10 and under, 200-yard medley relay. Swimming in lanes 3 and 4, Sarasota Sharks girls. And in lane 5, Sarasota Sharks boys. We're doing the first one for this one, right? And reminder, there is a 5-minute break after this heat. So events 105, 106, you will not swim until after the break. In girls swimming event 107, 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. Just a reminder, we are combining events 105 and 106. So you will want to pay attention. On a 5-minute break, we will return to action at 12:16. Correction, 12:17. 12:17 will return to combined events 105 and 106. In the water now, in lane 2 is event 105, girls 11 and 12, a 200-yard butterfly. It's Kate Domain from Sarasota Sharks. In lanes 3, 4, and 5 is event 106, boys 11 and 12, 200-yard butterfly. Swimming in lane 3, Stargart, 4, Zevrev, and 5 is Zendiul. Girls swimming event 107, 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. You are next. So you should be making your way into the staging area if you're not already there. You will see your lane numbers on those signs. Go ahead and stand right in front of them. It really helps us up here if we can see that you are in the staging area at your lane. Calling event 107, girls 10 and under 200-yard freestyle to the staging area. There should be 7 swimmers in the staging area. I only see 4. Event 107, girls 10 under 200-yard freestyle. You should be in the staging area. That's Rigney, Young, Duty, Gorzek, Parker, Hensel, and Parker. In the water now is event 107, girls 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Rigney, 2, Young, 3, Duty, 4, Gorzek, 5, Lindsay Parker, 6, Hensel, and in lane 7, Landry Parker. Gentlemen, swimming in the first heat of event 108, boys 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. You should be in the staging area. Event 108, boys 10 and under 200-yard freestyle, do the staging area. That's Boats, Easter, Segori, Bennett, Clark, Blevins, and Rigney. In the water now is the first and only heat of event 108. Boys 10 and under 200-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Boats 2, Easter 3, Segori 4, Bennett 5, Clark 6, Blevins, and in lane 7, Rigney. Event 109, girls 11-12, a 200-yard freestyle. The first of 3 heats. You should be in the staging area. Heat 2, time to get ready. In the water now is event 109. Girls 11-12, a 200-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 2, Whitaker 3, Cushman 4, Atten 5, Duty 6, Ellsbury, and swimming in lane 7, Wait. Ladies swimming in heat 2 of girls 11-12, a 200-yard freestyle. You should be in the staging area. And ladies, when you are in the staging area, if you can stand in front of your signs, that will be helpful. We want to stay 6 feet apart, please. In the water now is the second of 3 heats, event 109, girls 11 to 12, 200-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 2, Jandra Chambliss, 3 Burtak, 4 Gledhill, 5 Barcelo, 6 Zukovsky, and in lane 7, Walters. Ladies swimming in heat 3, you should be in the staging area. And gentlemen, swimming event 110, boys 11 and 12, 200-yard freestyle, you should be getting ready. All right, results for event 105, girls 11 and 12, 200-yard butterfly. In first place with a time of 2:31.15 from Sarasota Sharks, Katie Domain. Results for boys 106, 11 and 12, 200-yard butterfly. In third place, Stargart. Second, Zawindu. And in first place with a time of 2:06.27 from the Sarasota Sharks, Bogdan Zeverev. In the water now is the third and final heat of event 109, girls 11 and 12, 200-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 2, Easter, 3, Connor, 4, Nowakowski, 5, Custer, 6, Concavs, and swimming in lane 7, Galliano. Gentlemen, swimming in event 110, 11 and 12, a 200-yard freestyle, you should be in the staging area. And girls swimming event 111, 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. You should be getting ready. It's good going out. In the water now is event 110, boys 11-12, 200-yard freestyle. This is the first and only heat. Swimming in lane 1 is Quirto, 2 Stargard, 3 Wadsworth, 4 Mitten, 5 Zendigu, 6 Sigori, 7 Hannah, and swimming in lane 8, Wang. Event 11, girls at 10 and under, a 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1, you should be in the staging area. And Heat 2, you should probably be getting ready. In the water now is event 11, girls 10 and under, a 100-yard breaststroke. This is the first of 2 heats. Swimming in lane 3, Alvarez, 4 Gorzek, and in lane 5, Chandra Chamberlain. Ladies swimming in heat 2 of the girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. You should be in the staging area. And gentlemen swimming event 112, 10 and under, a 100-yard breaststroke. You should be getting ready. Results for event 107, girls 10 and under, 200-yard freestyle. In 7th place, Parker, 6th, Hensel, 5th, Rigney, 4th, Young, 3rd, Duty, 2nd, Parker, and in 1st place with a time of 2:31.18, From the Sarasota Sharks, Kara Gorzek. Results, event 108, boys, 10 and under, 200-yard freestyle. In 7th place, Boats, 6th, Rigney, 5th, Easter, 4th, Blevins, 3rd, Clark, 2nd, Seguri. And in 1st place with a time of 2:10.75 from Tampa Bay Aquatics Club, Grayson Bennett. In the water now, event 11, girls, 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. This is the second and final heat. Swimming in lane 2, Kegels, 3 Kegels, 4 Blunder, 5 McKendry, 6 Parker, and in lane 7, Whitaker. Boys swimming event 112, 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. You should be in the staging area. And girls swimming event 113, heat 1, you should be getting ready. In the water now is event 112, boys 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. This is the first and only heat. Swimming in lane 2, Young, 3 Boats, 4 Bennett, 5 Wagner, 6 Knee, and swimming in lane 7, Heta. Girls swimming event 113, 11 and 12, a 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1, you should be in the staging area. In the water now is event 113, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. This is the first of 2 heats. Swimming in lane 2, Ellsbury, 3 Milburn, 4 Connor, 5 Burtak, and swimming in lane 6, Whitaker. Ladies swimming in heat 2 of the girls 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. You should be in the staging area. And boys swimming event 114, 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. You should be getting ready. All right, swimmers, we have results for event 109 and 110. This is the 11 and 12 200-yard freestyle. These results are the swimmers returning for finals this evening. So listen up. Returning as alternates in event 109, girls 11 and 12 200-yard freestyle. In 10th place, Duty, 9th, Burtak. And returning for finals, in 8th place, Concavs, 7th, Connor, 6th, Cushman, 5th, Custer, 4th, Atten, 3rd, Marcello, 2nd, Glenhill, and in 1st place with a time of 2:08.94 from Sarasota Sharks, Maya Nowakowski. Maya? Okay. It's what? Yeah, what is it? Donian? In the water now is the second and final heat of event 113. Girls 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane 2, Chung, 3, Easter, 4, Atten, 5, Nowakowski, and in lane 6, Smith. Returning to finals, event 110, boys 11 and 12, 200-yard freestyle. In 7th place, Wang, 6th, Casey Esquerdo, 5th, Hannah, 4th, Stargart, 3rd, Mitten, 2nd, Zendigo, and in 1st place with a time of 2 minutes, .74 from the Sarasota Sharks, Vito Seguri. And swimmers, if you are scratching tonight's finals, there is a penalty for no-shows, so you need to tell your coach that you will not be returning. And coaches, in your coaching packet, you have instructions on how to electronically scratch. So we need you to scratch as soon as possible with the instructions in your coach's packet. In the water now, event 115, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. This is the first of two heats. Swimming in lane 3, Whitaker. 4, Gorzek. 5, Chandra Chalvis. And in lane 6, Alvarez. Ladies swimming heat 2, you should be in the staging area. In the water now is the second and final heat of event 115, girls 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 1, Parker. 2, Hensel. 3, Duty. 4, Kegels. 5, Gorzek. 6, Young. 7, Rigney. And in lane 8, Kegels. Gentlemen swimming event 116, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Heat 1, you should be in the staging area. Heat 2, time to get ready. All right, in the water now is event 116, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. In lane 4, from Tampa Elite, Riley Wagner, swimming all by himself. Let's give it up for him and bring him home. At the wall. Big round of applause. Woo! In the water now is the second and final heat of event 116. Boys, 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 2, Matea. 3, Childress. 4, Segori. 5, Clark. 6, Easter. And in lane 7, Rigney. Girls swimming event 117, 11 and 12, 50-yard backstroke. You should be in the staging area. And swimmers, if you are in the staging area, we ask that you line up in front of the barricades with the signs on them on your lane number so we know you're there and ready. It really helps us keep the meet moving. Thank you for your cooperation. In the water now is event 117. Girls 11-12, 50-yard backstroke. This is the first of the 2 heats. Swimming in lane 1, Waits. 2, Easter. 3, Cledhill. 4, Custer. 5, Cushman. 6, Domian. 7, Zakovsky. Ladies swimming in heat 2, you should be in the staging area. And boys swimming in event 118, 11 and 12, 50-yard backstroke. You should be getting ready. Results for event 112. Boys, 10 under, 100-yard breaststroke. In third place, Boats. Second, Wagner. And in first place with a time of 1:18.99 from Tampa Bay Aquatics, Grayson Bennett. Results, event 111, girls 10 and under, 100-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Alvarez. 7th, Whitaker. 6th, Kegels. 5th, Jandra Chambliss. 4th, Kegels. 3rd, Parker. 2nd, McKendry. And in first place with a time of 1:31.06 from Tampa Bay Aquatics, Mackenzie Blonier. In the water now is the second and final heat of event 117. Girls 11 and 12, 50-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 1, Galliano. 2, Connor. 3, Chung. 4, Lista. 5, Duty. 6, Bartello. 7, Waters. And swimming in lane 8, Norgart. Returning for finals, event 113, girls 11 to 12, 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming as an alternate. In 9th place, Ellsbury. 8th place, Chong. 7th, Smith. 6th, Easter. 5th, Whitaker. 4th, Milburn. 3rd, Connor. 2nd, Nowakowski. And in 1st place with a time of 1:16.25 from the Sarasota Sharks, Danica Atten. Remember, swimmers, if you are going to scratch, you need to tell your coaches so they can text your scratches in so you do not receive a penalty. And that penalty is you will not be allowed to swim your next swim, whether that's a final or a prelim. In the water now is event 118, boys 11 to 12, 50-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 3, Steed. 4 is Quarto. 5, Hannah. And in lane 6, Wang. Returning to finals in event 114, boys 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. In 3rd place, Steed. 2nd, Hannah. And in 1st place with a time of 1:15.53 from the Sarasota Sharks, Vito Segori. Swimmers, a reminder, if you hear your name called to come back for finals tonight and you do not plan on doing so, you need to get your scratches, and to scratch, you need to tell your coach so your coach can text them in. So make sure you please tell your coach that you are not coming back for finals, and so you can be scratched and not receive a penalty, which is you will not be allowed to swim your next swim, whether that's a final or a preliminary. In the water now is event 119, girls 10 and under, 100-yard IM. Swimming in lane 1, Jandra Chamberlain. 2, Whitaker. 3, Kegels. 4, Rigney. 5, Gorzek. 6, Parker. And swimming in lane 7, Alvarez. Ladies swimming in Heat 2, you should be in the staging area. And gentlemen swimming event 120, boys 10 and under, 100-yard IM, you should be getting ready. In the water now is event 19, girls, 10 and under, a 100-yard IM. This is the second and final heat. Swimming in lane 1, Duty, 2, Gorzek, 3, McKendry, 4, Blunier, 5, Kegels, 6, Parker, 7, Hensel, and swimming in lane 8, Young. Gentlemen swimming event 120, boys 10 and under, 100-yard IM, heat 1. You should be in the staging area. Results, event 115, girls, 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. In 8th place, Parker, 7th, Gorzek, 6th, Rigney, 5th, Young, 4th, Duty, 3rd, Hensel, 2nd, Gorzek. And in 1st place with a time of 37.77 from the Sarasota Sharks, Brenna Kegels. Results, event 116, boys 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. In 7th place, Rigney, 6th, Wagner, 5th, Maheta, 4th, Easter, 3rd, Childress, 2nd, Clark, and in 1st place with a time of 33.22 from the Sarasota Sharks, Lupo Segori. All right, looks like we combined the heats of event 120, boys 10 and under, 100-yard IM. Swimming in lane 1, Wagner, 2, Maheta, 3, Blevins, 4, Bennett, 5th, Segori, 6th, Childress, 7th is Easter, and in lane 8 is Rigney. In the water now is event 121, girls 11-12, 100-yard IM. Swimming in lane 2, Ellsbury, 3, Chung, 4, Nowakowski, 5, Cushman, 6, Whitaker, and swimming in lane 7, Wait. Ladies swimming in Heat 2, you should be in the staging area. Heat 3, it's time to get ready. And swimmers, as we approach the end of the session, we would like to thank you guys for doing a great job with wearing your mask and staying socially distant. Also, spectators, great to see you finally. Thank you for your cooperation as well. And timers and officials, thank you for your time and volunteering. We could not do these meets without you, so we appreciate every moment you spend on the deck. Thank you. In the water now is the second of 3 heats of event 121, girls 11-12, 100-yard IM. Swimming in lane 2, Jandra Chambliss, 3, Barcelo, 4, Domian, 5, Burtak, 6, Smith, and in lane 7, Galliano. Results and returning for finals. Event 117, girls 11-12, a 50-yard backstroke. Swimming as alternates, Domian and Galliano. Coming in 8th place, Connor. 7th, Gledhill. 6th, Chung. Tied for 4th is Duty and Barcello. 3rd, Custer. 2nd, Cushman. And in 1st place with a time of 31:19 from the Sarasota Sharks, Angelina Lista. Results of event 118, boys 11-12, 50-yard backstroke. And returning to finals, in 4th place, Wang. 3rd, Casey Esquerdo. 2nd, Hannah. And in 1st place with a time of 37.04 from the Sarasota Sharks, Juan Steed. Remember, you need to scratch if you are swimming in finals this evening and not planning on coming back. You need to tell your coaches so they can text your scratch in so you are not penalized. In the water now is the 3rd and final heat of event 121, girls 11-12, 100-yard IM. In lane 1, Norgart. 2, Concavs. 3, Milburn. 4, Lista. 5, Gledhill. 6, Duty. And in lane 7, Waters. Swimmers, before you leave, if you could do us a huge favor, because we do have folks returning tonight for finals, if you could pick up your area and discard your rubbish on the way out, that would help us out a lot to get things flipped over. And also, if anybody is hungry, rumor has it, the pizza truck's out in the parking lot. They were here the last meeting, let me tell you. There's worthy food in that truck. In the water now is the final heat of this afternoon. Event 122, boys 11 to 12, 100-yard IM. Swimming in lane 1, Wang, 2, Steed, 3, Mitten, 4, Zverev, 5, Zengui, 6, Zagori, and in lane 7 is Querdo. And remember, if you guys could please pick up your area, we would give you a total thumbs up. And also, that pizza's pretty good. Pizza truck's out in the parking lot. I think you should bug your parents to get a slice. Well, that concludes our broadcast day. Thank you guys, and if you could please subscribe to our channel, that would help us out. Thank you.